Oh, thank you, Jesus, because it was getting spooky out there for the Indiana Fever. Now, something that we have to talk about that is not going to be talked about very much is Caitlin Clark and Ari McDonald. How is both of them two going to mesh together? They have yet to play together in a game. Now, we know Ari McDonald was coming in for Caitlin Clark when she was hurt. Now, I'm here to tell you both of them is right. Could we see 2 point guards or possibly see Ari?
Major developments have emerged regarding Caitlin Clark's anticipated comeback to the Indiana Fever lineup. Following several games of absence due to injury, official confirmation has arrived that the star player will return to action against the Golden State Valkyries at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The announcement comes after Clark participated in practice sessions, demonstrating positive progress in her recovery process. Head coach Stephanie White provided the confirmation, stating that barring any unexpected setbacks, Clark would rejoin the active roster for the upcoming afternoon contest. This news represents a significant development for the Fever organization and their supporters who have eagerly awaited her return.
Possibly see Ari move to a shooting guard like we seen Kate Martin did at Iowa. Could this be a Kate Martin and Caitlin Clark type 2.0 deal in Indy? I believe that possibly could be the case. Expect to see a new offense. I'm telling you right now, they're going to utilize Ari McDonald with Caitlin Clark being back. If not, they're stupid. If they don't figure out a way to implement Ari McDonald in this offense in some shape.
During Clark's absence, Ari McDonald has stepped into increased responsibilities within the team's backcourt rotation. The pending return creates intriguing questions about how both players will coexist on the court simultaneously. McDonald and Clark have not yet shared significant playing time together in game situations, presenting new tactical possibilities for the coaching staff to explore. The potential for utilizing 2-point guards simultaneously opens various strategic options. McDonald could potentially transition to shooting guard duties, similar to arrangements seen in college basketball, where players adapted positional roles to accommodate multiple ball handlers. This dual guard approach could provide the Fever with enhanced offensive flexibility and create different looks for opposing defenses to prepare against.
Figure out a way to implement Ari McDonald in this offense in some shape, form, or fashion, bro. She need to play valuable, big-time minutes. They have to in order to make this team that much elite. Ari McDonald, go get buckets. And I'm telling you right now, Caitlin Clark can have her looking like Caitlin Clark 2.0, bro. I just got to keep it real, bro. Now, with all of that being said, let's pull up the tweet right now that has sent shockwaves throughout the basketball world. That is Stephanie White confirming to the world.
Coach White has emphasized the importance of implementing McDonald effectively within the offensive system upon Clark's return. The coaching staff recognizes McDonald's scoring ability and believes her continued involvement remains crucial for team success. Proper utilization of both players could elevate the team's overall performance and competitive level significantly. The announcement has generated considerable excitement throughout basketball circles, with social media platforms experiencing increased activity following the news. Supporters have expressed relief and anticipation, particularly given the team's struggles during Clark's absence period. The Fever suffered notable defeats, including a loss to the Los Angeles Sparks that highlighted their need for Clark's return.
Confirming to the world, Caitlin Clark is back. My goodness, I'm so happy, y'all. Oh, man, I'm so happy. Oh, my God, guys. I ain't even gonna lie. We're gonna skip past all of this. We're gonna skip past that. Stephanie White says if there's no setbacks, she expects Caitlin Clark to return to the lineup tomorrow afternoon against Golden State.
Statistical analysis reveals concerning trends during Clark's absence, particularly in close game situations. The team has struggled in contests entering the fourth quarter with narrow deficits, failing to secure victories in multiple such scenarios throughout the season. This pattern underscores the importance of Clark's presence for execution in crucial moments. White discussed her tactical vision for incorporating both Clark and McDonald into the rotation during a recent press conference. The coach explained her intention to utilize Clark in off-ball situations more frequently, allowing McDonald to handle primary ball handling duties in certain sets. This approach could provide Clark with opportunities to focus on scoring while reducing her overall workload.
against Golden State. Yes, Lord. Stephanie White, groin injury expected to be available tomorrow. It's everywhere, guys. Caitlin Clark coming back just broke the internet. Just screamed at work and screamed and scared my coworkers. Let's go. Look, this type of energy you're supposed to have. But scream at work and scare your coworkers, bro. Because Caitlin Clark's coming back, bro. This train is going on. Look at the people. Let's go. The league is saved again. My GOAT is back.
The two-point guard system represents familiar territory for White, who previously coached similar arrangements with other players during her earlier tenure with the organization. The coach referenced successful experiences pairing multiple point guards, suggesting confidence in implementing comparable strategies with Clark and McDonald. The tactical structure will likely develop organically rather than through rigid predetermined assignments. White indicated that most decisions regarding ball handling responsibilities would emerge naturally during game flow, with specific sets potentially predetermined only during dead ball situations such as after free throws or timeouts.
The league is saved again. My GOAT is back. Whoa, I'm so happy. Now, your boy John Liquidator was wrong. I said we probably ain't going to see Caitlin Clark till All-Star break. I'm telling you right now. What did it, this is my belief, was them losing to the Sparks. Them losing to the Sparks. Hey, you know what, Caitlin? We need you back, dog. We need you back. We're going to have to figure out a way, some shape, form, fashion to get you back in this damn lineup, bro. We cannot lose costly games like that. And I seen somewhere
the coaching staff emphasized the importance of having multiple capable ball handlers available for various situational needs. This depth provides options for different offensive looks and potentially creates mismatches that opposing teams must address defensively. Clark's return to full contact practice represented a crucial milestone in her rehabilitation process. The medical staff and coaching team monitored her participation carefully, evaluating her movement, comfort level, and overall readiness for game competition. The successful completion of live practice action provided confidence for clearing her return.
We cannot lose costly games like that. And I seen somewhere where games going into the fourth being down by like 5 or something, they haven't won any this year, which is crazy to me. So crazy to me. Now, I haven't seen footage of this press conference yet. I have not synced it yet, guys. Hold on. Chloe Peterson just posted something. But I have not seen footage of this. So I don't know if she, you know what I'm saying, a word or something.
The return protocol follows established procedures for injury recovery, with daily evaluations determining progression levels. Medical staff assess factors including pain levels, movement,
and a word or something. Because this is from yesterday.
I think it'll be really good, for us to be able to get see off the ball a little bit more, in certain situations.
Now, what did I tell y'all? She want Caitlin Clark off the damn ball. Didn't I just tell y'all this the other day? Now I didn't see this yesterday. I didn't see this. But I told y'all that was her game plan, to get her off the ball, bro.
And having... The returning player emphasized her focus on contributing positively regardless of playing time allocation. Clark recognized that her minutes restriction might limit her initial involvement, but expressed commitment to maximizing impact during available opportunities. This approach demonstrates maturity and team-first mentality. Preparation for the Valkyries matchup includes adjustment to game pace and timing after the layoff period. Clark acknowledged that regaining rhythm and timing with teammates would require patience and focus. The dynamic nature of professional basketball demands constant awareness and quick decision-making. The Fever organization views Clark's return as potentially transformative for their season trajectory. Her absence coincided with challenging results that highlighted her importance to team success. The combination of her individual abilities and leadership presence could provide the catalyst needed for improved performance. Fan anticipation has reached significant levels, with ticket sales and viewing interest likely to increase substantially for the return game. Clark's popularity and impact extend beyond statistical contributions to include entertainment value and overall engagement with the sport. The Golden State matchup provides an appropriate setting for Clark's comeback, offering competitive opposition while allowing gradual reintegration into game situations. The timing allows for careful management of her return while maintaining competitive standards. Looking ahead, the successful integration of Clark and McDonald could establish a foundation for sustained success throughout the remainder of the season. The dual guard approach offers tactical flexibility that could prove valuable in various game situations and matchups. The medical clearance process concludes a careful rehabilitation period that prioritized long-term health over immediate return. This conservative approach reflects organizational commitment to player welfare while maintaining competitive goals. Team chemistry considerations include helping Clark readjust to game tempo while ensuring McDonald maintains her confidence and role within the system. The coaching staff must balance individual needs with overall team cohesion and performance objective. Recent revelations from Christine Brennan's newly published book have shed light on the controversial Olympic team selection process that excluded Caitlin Clark from the United States women's basketball roster for the Paris Olympics. The disclosure confirms long-standing suspicions about the decision-making factors that influence the final team composition. Indiana Fever has announced that Clark will return to action against the Golden State Valkyries following her recent absence due to injury concerns. Team officials, including Stephanie White, have indicated that barring any setbacks, the rookie sensation will be available for the upcoming matchup scheduled for noon tomorrow. Clark expressed enthusiasm about returning to competitive play after spending several weeks on the sideline. She acknowledged the difficulty of watching from the bench and emphasized her eagerness to rejoin her teammates on the court. The guard indicated uncertainty about her expected playing time but expressed hope for substantial minutes, potentially in the upper 20s range. The timing of Clark's return comes as Indiana prepares for an intensive schedule leading up to the All-Star break. The team faces approximately 6 or 7 games in rapid succession, including back-to-back contests that will create an every other night scenario. This demanding schedule may influence how coaching staff manages Clark's minutes during her initial return. Brennan's book reveals that Diana Taurasi's inclusion on the Olympic roster was predetermined, effectively reducing available spots from 12 to 11 for other candidates. The veteran guard's position was described as a farewell present from USA Basketball, guaranteeing her participation regardless of performance or fitness level. The book specifically states that Taurasi was considered a lock for the team unless completely unable to participate due to serious injury. Even minor injuries that might limit her playing time would not have prevented her selection, according to the revelation. This predetermined decision significantly impacted the selection process for remaining roster positions. Clark's statistical performance at the time of Olympic team selection demonstrated her worthiness for inclusion. Through 16 games of her rookie WNBA season, she averaged 16.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 6.3 assists per game. These numbers represented strong production that compared favorably to established veterans. The selection committee's concerns extended beyond on-court performance to include potential fan reactions and social media backlash. Officials worried that Clark's supporters would respond negatively if she received limited playing time during Olympic competition. This consideration of external factors rather than purely basketball-related criteria raised questions about the selection process. Brennan's reporting indicates that USA Basketball was specifically concerned about critical posts on social media platforms and preferred to avoid dealing with public reactions. This approach of prioritizing public relations considerations over competitive merit represents a significant departure from traditional sports selection criteria. The exclusion of Clark sparked widespread controversy and reinforced perceptions that established players receive preferential treatment regardless of current form. Critics argued that the decision reflected an old guard mentality that prioritized loyalty over performance and potential. Taurasi's Olympic performance ultimately validated concerns about her inclusion. The veteran guard struggled throughout the tournament, becoming largely ineffective and receiving at least one did-not-play designation during crucial games. Her minimal impact contrasted sharply with Clark's rising trajectory in the WNBA. The revelation that one roster spot was essentially reserved regardless of merit raises broader questions about the selection process transparency and fairness. If accurate, this approach suggests that competitive evaluation was compromised by predetermined decisions based on factors beyond current ability. Clark's exclusion may have long-term implications for her pursuit of various records and achievements. The missed opportunity to begin accumulating Olympic experience and potential medals could affect her ability to match or exceed certain milestones throughout her career. Some observers have suggested that the Olympic break may have inadvertently benefited Clark's development. The rest period allowed her to recover from the demanding transition to professional basketball and potentially contributed to her exceptional performance following the Olympics. Clark's post-Olympic surge included remarkable statistical improvements and playoff success that demonstrated her continued development. Her performance during this period reinforced arguments that her exclusion from the Olympic team was a missed opportunity for USA Basketball. The book's revelations have reignited debates about about selection criteria and whether non-basketball factors should influence team composition. The apparent willingness to consider social media reactions as a determining factor has drawn particular criticism from various basketball analysts. The concept of providing farewell gifts through team selection raises ethical questions about competitive integrity and fairness to younger players. Such practices could establish problematic precedents for future selection processes if not addressed. Clark's return to action represents an opportunity to continue building on her impressive rookie campaign. Her development trajectory suggests that Olympic exclusion will not significantly impact her long-term career prospects, though the missed experience remains notable. The timing of these revelations coincides with Clark's return from injury, creating additional storylines around her continued emergence as a premier WNBA talent. Her performance at upcoming games will likely draw increased attention given the renewed focus on her Olympic snub. The selection committee's apparent fear of fan backlash ironically resulted in greater controversy than might have occurred through Clark's inclusion. The decision to prioritize avoiding criticism ultimately generated more significant negative attention than anticipated. Future Olympic selection processes may face increased scrutiny regarding transparency and criteria following these revelations. The disclosure of predetermined spots and external considerations could prompt reforms in how teams are assembled. Clark's statistical production and impact during her rookie season provided ample justification for Olympic inclusion. Her exclusion appears increasingly difficult to defend based purely on basketball merit, regardless of other considerations that may have influenced the decision. The broader implications of this revelation extend beyond individual player selections to questions about organizational culture and decision-making processes within USA basketball. The willingness to guarantee spots based on legacy rather than current performance suggests systemic issues that may require addressing. Indiana's upcoming schedule will provide immediate opportunities to evaluate Clark's readiness following her absence. The demanding pace of games leading to the All-Star break will test both her physical condition and the team's ability to integrate her return effectively. The confirmation of predetermined selection criteria validates previous speculation about the fairness and transparency of the Olympic team selection process. This revelation may influence future discussions about how national teams should be assembled and what factors should be considered. The WNBA recently experienced a significant market correction. Market data revealed that Indiana Fever road games command average ticket prices of $106 when Clark plays, representing a 125.7% increase compared to other visiting teams. This price differential demonstrates the substantial premium fans willingly pay specifically to see Clark